We can find hospitality, we can find friendship, we can find everything. But in the local, in the common sense, this is not enough. That's the reason they told me before that even in the family, or in the neighborhood, or in the other circle that get broken, we have to try to do something for our better. It's up to us, all of us. Yes. We cannot wait only the state or the municipality or a certain center of activities. We have to understand that everyone has responsibility for the others.
And I think the most important thing is each one to create his own little experience compared to every personality. Some people will like the sea, some people will like the scenery, some people will like the food that you are having today. Alright, thank you very much, and I hope you have a good time in Crete.
1 tablespoon of sugar, olive oil, vinegar,
and then 18% is the local and the normal travel agencies in the place, and 8% is other source of information. And in this diagram you can see the influence, as we said, about the social media. So 85% they say that they have influence from the social media.
We can convey this info, and by what means? How exactly they are going to learn? The local authorities, as I mentioned, did not want to financially get involved to provide the laptops or to provide a specific room where we could meet. So it was easier for them to meet in their houses or their relatives' houses, and if I don't know, they needed to get away for 5 minutes in the kitchen because something.
But they want to know, they want to learn, and it's the activity with my association and local municipalities, and of course the people who work in the library, because they were very active on this action, because they have many people 65, 60 plus, who wants to learn.
It is about 6% of the total population who are illiterate in our town, because this is the age group who had those, let's say, difficult times in Turkey. So, which means it was about 14,000 people of 250,000, which is a really high, let's say, number. But it's getting lower and lower because thanks to the new system.
And we also organized many big feasts about some work days that were important for young or for old people. For example, the World Women Day was important for both sides.
This exhibition is now in the elderly house up to the end of the October, so people can come and see what we are doing, what type of the project. And we are trying to, this was sort of like activities of elderly people, the traditional games and so on, where you can, each picture is saying something. For example, this one, this is like a younger person is playing with us, you know, elderly person. Then here is the traditional how to preserve the fruit. I mean, each picture has something behind it.
Technically, something you could call closed circuit TV. It has to do with Skype, but it is something different. Anyway, why we have our society has gone in this activity, you must know something about Finland. It is quite a large country, very long from one end to the other, 1,300 kilometers, so people live far from each other. We have no big cities, just the capital. Most cities and towns are small, and people live very much in the countryside, far from each other. It is a country of big distances, so it is not easy to come together, even with your relatives or friends. So we were thinking of something that would technically help to communicate with each other.
Aktivit pro seniory naše organizace dělá spoustu, jedna z nich je i počítačové kurzy.
We provide more activities to our clients, but I would like to point out one, which are computer courses.
A malinkou částí z těchto kurzů bylo vyzkoušení propojení problematické mládeže nebo mládeže s rizikovým chováním a seniorů.
Part of these, tiny part of such activity, those computer courses, was to try combine cooperation of seniors with troubled kids.
But it's not very clear why people choose a certain channel. Age could be one of the things, but is it all? So therefore we did some research, and nowadays, we have the front desk and the telephone and email and stuff like that. We also have some new communication channels. In 2007 we got the first touchscreen smartphone in Holland, and in 2010 we have the first iPads, and since then things are starting to grow.
In this project, as you know, everyone is free to manage, to achieve the objective of the project in different way, according to the needs, according to the background, according to the staff, to the resources.